Clarity Nation, what's happening? Where do I gotta hold my phone in my car? I can't really hold it anywhere that works. I'm an hour late to my own party, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. So we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about thought, intention. It is Thoughtful Thursday and Thankful Thursday, my daily theme of the week, and how that ties into clarity, alignment, purpose, passion, power. A lot of my favorite words. You see, here's the thing. A lot of people, they go through life without intention, right? And this all ties back to everything I've discussed so far. If you're not operating with intent, if you're not operating with focus, if you don't have a way to track your thoughts, if you're not journaling, whether that's pen and paper, whether that's digitally in Evernote or iNotes, whatever the heck Apple calls it, Samsung Notes, whatever, Google Keep, wherever. The point is, you need something to put your thoughts down, right? We should be taking 3 dumps a day. That's right, 3 poops a day. Emotional, physical, and mental, right? To take your mental dump, your emotional dump, a lot of that is journaling. It's important to write down, start your day off with gratitude, being thankful. What am I grateful for? Why am I grateful for it? What is the impact that it is making on my life, right? Put some thought behind it, put some intention behind it. Not only that, as you're going about your days, as you're going about your weeks, it's important to have a journal. It's important to have a way to keep track of what's going on in your head. Because guess what? A couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, a couple years from now, you can go back, you can review your notes, you can review where your headspace is, and you can actually see how much you've grown, how much you've progressed, right? If we're not taking time every single day to write stuff out, if we're not taking time every single day to keep track of what we're grateful for, of what's going on in our head, it's going to be very hard, right? Yesterday or the other day, I discussed having a full mind and how it's full of distractions and how we're getting pulled a million directions. Well, when you write your thoughts out and when you have some sort of a journal or a diary or whatever you want to call it, you can get that clutter out of your mind. You can get it onto paper. You can see it. There's something about seeing it, right? When we can see it, it'll flow that much more smoothly. When we see it, we can assess what's going on. Carrie, what's going on? When we can actually see things, we can actually chart things that much better, that much smoother, right? As opposed to when it's in our head, it's a jumbled mess of emotion and feeling and chaos. And you write it out, and it's so simple. Yeah, it's luck. I'm an hour late on my lives today, Carrie. So yeah, good to see you here. Nice to know that you're here live. Again, smash those like buttons, smash those heart buttons, share this with somebody who needs to hear it. But we got to have a way to get that clutter out of our head, because it's impossible to have clarity. It's impossible to be aligned when we don't know what's going on, right? We're over here, and then we're over here, and then we're up here, and then we're down here, and it's hard to make sense of anything. So when we actually take that time to find meaningful things to be grateful for, when we take time to actually get our thoughts out, get our feelings out, get everything out on paper, we can see it. And once we see it, we know what we need to do. We can assess and we can say, well, this isn't serving me. This isn't working for me. I need to let this go. Or I need to build on this, right? I mean, how many times have we seen, we hear this all the time about writing a letter to a client or writing a letter to our spouse or a friend or something, and then lighting the shit on fire or throwing it in the garbage or whatever, because it's just to get our thoughts out, right? So having some sort of a way to get it out and see it allows us to detach from another angle, take that step back and assess the situation for what it is, so we can make appropriate decisions moving forward. And that right there, that's your $1 million ticket right there. That can provide so much clarity, and it is so empowering to be able to do that. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys today. Short, sweet, to the point. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this in the future, hashtag replay. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and share this with somebody who needs to hear it, because guess what? It ain't going away. It's powerful. And the sooner that you start, the better off you're going to be. Cheers.